Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, the Panthers made a insignificant move, but could be an impact player later on, man. So, you know, a lot of people don't really pay attention to this stuff, but you know, I've noticed some things with the Panthers that they've been doing, and this move looks small, but might be big and later. So we definitely gotta talk about that. So let's get started. The Carolina Panthers have just did like I said, an insignificant move. They signed Korren Kirven. His name is really weird. It's Korren Kirven. Korren Kirven, whatever. They signed him. He was an offensive tackle from Alabama that you know, got taken in by the undrafted free agent, UDFA, by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I guess that didn't work out. He bounced around the practice squads for a little while. But we recently signed him, and we let go of Kent Taylor, who was a tight end who got popped for PEDs, you know what I'm saying, last year in the beginning of the season, whatever. And he wasn't a big contributor, especially with us getting Ian Thomas, and we still have Chris Manhurst. He wouldn't probably, and Alex Armour. He probably wouldn't have played anyway, so I'm completely fine with them letting him go a tight end on the practice squad. I'm pretty fine with that. But listen, you know what I'm saying, this Korren Kirven guy, I don't think much of him, but we gotta be smart, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Because if you guys have not been paying attention to the Panthers, you probably wouldn't have noticed. But you know, some of my diehard fans would definitely notice this. Do you realize that we do not spend high draft picks on linemen, but they tend to turn out pretty good? I mean, first of all, we spent a 3rd round pick on Trey Turner. He went to multiple Pro Bowls already. You know what I'm saying? We spent a 4th round pick on Darrell Williams, and he's been playing great last year. Actually, he played so good that the Panthers they barely put in Taylor Moton because it was like, listen, man, Darrell Williams is playing so good, it made no sense to put in Taylor Moton. And then the other guy, Andrew Norwell, was an undrafted free agent, UDFA. You know what I'm saying? That we took in, coached up, and he became a baller, man, one of the best guards in the league. That's 3 positions, 2 guards and a tackle that were, you know, all later picks that we turned into pretty good players, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting thinking John Matsko was some kind of magician, bro, because he'll get these lumps of clay and turn them into gold. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why, me personally, I feel like this pick might be more than meets the eye because of what we had, you know, what we did with our linemen, whatever, and how we mold them into good linemen, even though they're 3rd, 4th, and undrafted players. You know what I'm saying? Those are the later rounds, man. Like, usually you don't get baller tackles and guards and whatever in the later rounds. You tend to get them in the higher rounds. You know what I'm saying? But John Matsko knows, you know, the type of players he want. The big bruising, you know what I'm saying, maulers, whatever. He gets them. They may not be refined as much. They might have the technique. And he molds them, man. He molds them really well, and they turn out to be impact players. So remember Korren Kirven and see how he works out, man, because you know what I'm saying, John Matsko, I'm telling you, man, I think he's some kind of magician, bro, because the way he did Andrew Norwell was an undrafted free agent. You guys gotta remember that. An undrafted free agent got paid $65 million by the Jaguars just by playing with us, man, because I don't think he had a lot of sack all year last year. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Norwell balled. So John Matsko, you know what I'm saying, if he says this guy is worth it, I think he's worth it, man, because obviously he knows what he's doing. He might mold this guy up to being our starting left tackle. We'll see, man. But you know, maybe not. But from what I've seen of him, Trey Turner, Darrell Williams, and you know, Andrew Norwell, he does a pretty good job with his O-line. You know what I'm saying? So, and the great thing about this move is that, one, you know, he's an undrafted free agent. So, you know what I'm saying, I don't expect much from him. But on the off chance that he does become something, which, you know what I'm saying, is a possibility, because obviously, look at Andrew Norwell, you know what I'm saying, this might be really beneficial for us. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, it's all reward, no risk, man. You know what I'm saying? We basically let go of a tight end that he'll probably got cut in training camp anyways, and we get in the tackle, and he might not pan out. I'm not sitting here making it seem like this guy's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the next Jordan Gross. But you know what I'm saying, I do think, you know what I'm saying, John Matsko is good at molding players from what I've seen, and this is what I'm saying. You gotta go off what you see. From what I've seen, man, Trey Turner was a 3rd round pick. You know what I'm saying, nobody really was checking for him like that. And he's been a Pro Bowler, man. He's been a very good guard for us. Andrew Noah, undrafted, and he became an All-Pro. That's not easy, man. And that's not all just a player. It has to be coaching too, man. And look at Darrell Williams, 4th rounder. You know what I'm saying? They just get these big guys who are run blockers and run stuffers and stuff like that, whatever, and have, technique issues and little things like that, whatever, and they put them in the right system, they mold them up, they groom them up, and they become ballers, man. So, Korren Kirven, I don't know if you're gonna become that, but I will keep my eye on you because, again, you know what I'm saying, you never know, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, even Ryan Khalil was a later pick, but you know what I'm saying, you never know, man. You don't know how he's gonna develop, if he has a drive, you know what I'm saying, how he might turn out if John Matsko is coaching him. So, you know what I'm saying, Korren Kirven, hopefully you turn out well because we need another left tackle. You know what I'm saying? Like I've said before, Matt Khalil, it doesn't seem like he's panning out. Now, mind you, I resolved myself to give him a 2nd year because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we got him on the contract till 2020. So I resolved myself to give him a 2nd year. But if Korren Kirven gets in the camp, whatever, and starts playing really well, you know what I'm saying, under John Matsko's tutelage and Javale Wharton, then I won't be mad at that either, man. So Korren Kirven, we'll see what you do. But I'm just happy with it because all reward, no risk. We literally didn't lose anything. We used a draft pick. It's just all reward, man. So we'll see, you know what I'm saying, if Javale Wharton and John Matsko could coach this guy up and see what happens, man. Because if he does, you know what I'm saying, we basically got a left tackle for nothing. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I'm hoping. It may not be realistic, but I'm hoping. But regardless how Korren Kirven comes out, this is how I feel about our next draft, man. Now that we got Cam Newton weapons in DJ Moore, Torrey Smith, Jarius Wright, Devin Funchess, Run CMC, obviously Christian McCaffrey, Curtis Samuel. We got a bunch of weapons, man. Now that we got him a bunch of weapons, you know what I'm saying, what I think our next draft should be is only O-lineman, D-lineman, and maybe another linebacker to replace Thomas Davis, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? We should literally go O-line and D-line because next year Ryan Khalil becomes a free agent. You know, Matt Khalil, if he doesn't pan out this year, we definitely should get a replacement. You know what I'm saying? And D-line has been deteriorating. Obviously, George Peppers is older. Mario Addison is not no spring chicken too. I think he's like 31 years old. And you know what I'm saying? But we should definitely get DNs and tackles, man. You know what I'm saying? And a center. So hopefully, you know, next year that's what we should focus on, man. Focus on that completely because Cam Newton, you can't say Cam Newton got weapons anymore because he definitely got weapons. You know what I'm saying? We can't say, you know, the defense because we got secondary players, whatever. Hopefully they pan out. You know what I'm saying? We got linebackers, you know what I'm saying? Luke Kuechly and Shaq Thompson. You know what I'm saying? We got D tackles, obviously K1 Short, Terry Poe, Vernon Butler, all those guys. What we need D ends and we need offensive tackles, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Trey Turner as a guard. We got Darrell Williams as a tackle. We need a center for Ryan Khalil as his replacement. And we need a tackle, man, so we can replace Matt Khalil. We need to replace both the Khalil brothers, you know what I'm saying? Get them both out of there. I think Taylor Moore's going to do a good job at guard. I've said this before. I think he can do a good job at tackle too, but you know what I'm saying? We'll see what the situation is if we want to draft a tackle or draft a guard, because I think he can play both positions. And I think that's what our focal point should be next year, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be sexy. It's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, glamorous. We're not going to be like, oh, man, he a baller. But it's going to be exactly what we need. You know what I'm saying? Keep Cam Newton upright and be, you know what I'm saying, pretty good for us, man. So even if Korren Kirven doesn't work out, which I'm pretty sure he won't, but on the off chance he does, I'll be happy about it. But let's be honest, he probably not going to work out. Next year, that's all we should focus on. Free agency in the draft should be O-line, D-line. That's what you should focus on, man, because everywhere else, receivers, you know what I'm saying, running backs. Well, running back we can probably get too, but that, you know what I'm saying, I think we can get, you know, a running back. We'll see how Christian McCaffrey and Cap and Reggie Bonifon play out. But like I said, O-lineman, D-lineman, offensive tackle, center, and the DNs is definitely a position we need. I know we got DN this year, but he's not. I don't think he's gonna be that much of an impact player, especially not early. I think we need that might be our focal point, man. Hopefully, Joey Bosa's brother, you know what I'm saying, can fall to us. I doubt it. They're saying he's gonna be the #1 pick. Who knows? But we definitely need some DNs and some tackles. So hopefully we can address that, whatever. Because Korren Kirven, I'm rooting for you, but let's be realistic, man. You're probably not gonna make the team, but I think, you know, it'll be a good story if you do. We'll see what happens. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section. What do you think John Matsko is doing with our linemen, man? Because that's pretty impressive, man. To get a 4th rounder, a 3rd rounder, and undrafted free agent, 2 of them to a Pro Bowl, and 1 of them, rated really high on Pro Football Focus. That's pretty impressive. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a technique. I don't know if he goes at a certain type of player. Who knows, man? And do you think Korren Kirven is actually going to make the team, or do you think he's going to be a practice squad guy? Or do you think he'll get cut? Let me know in the comment section because I want to know y'all thoughts, man. Also, check out the merchandise. Check out the Patreon page. You already know that's in the description. Check out my dog Renan Stream. You already know his videos on the Instagram at the end. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? He's dope. And share with your Panther families and friends. You know what I'm saying? Share with NFL fans worldwide. Share with all the NFL fans you know what I'm saying? Because we out here, Panther Nation all day. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Also, man, let me know if you want me to live stream. And what you want me to live stream about, man. Put that in the comment section, too. Because live stream with y'all was dope, man. It was so fun. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time doing it. And I definitely want to do more for you guys. Because you my people, man. Y'all my people, man. Alright? So get in the comment section, man. Let me know what you want me to live stream. What you want me to talk about. We can have a whole discussion, man. I'm ready for it. And this time, like I said, no technical difficulties. I'm going to be good for you guys, alright? See y'all next time.